It looked like Ronnie Harrison was extremely active. He blitzed a lot. Yeah, I think he had a tackle for loss, a pressure, pass defense. The level of trust you and Woods now have in him, is it like he's been here forever now? Is he caught up to everything?
Yeah, Tony, I'd say to his credit, to Jeff Howard, Joe Woods, Brandon Lynch, all those guys have brought him up to speed. There was a benefit of playing in a similar system down there in Jacksonville, but still I thought that it was smart with how our defensive staff brought him along. And now you mentioned him. He was all over the field yesterday. He's playing at a high level. He's another player that's all about the ball. And I know we didn't get one yesterday, but he's very active around the ball, physical tackler. You mentioned the blitzing. So, I would agree with you in that he was active yesterday.
And how important is it to get somebody other than Garrett and Ward to be consistently making plays on that side of the ball? It seems like he's been for 3 games now.
Yeah, I think, I'd put Ronnie in that category of making plays and a guy that we can count on and we're going to continue to count on. But I think we're getting a lot of guys are contributing. A lot of guys are playing. In certain games, some guys will play more based on how the game is going. And I think the guys certainly understand that there's a role to be played. But I do like the role that Ronnie's playing.
Thank you.
Nate Orrick, we'll go to you.
And Kevin, kind of related, what's going on at the other safety spot? Are you trying to see if Redwine can take on more there and take some off Sendejo's plate?
Yeah, I think it's just we're working through different combinations and getting guys snaps, and we'll continue to do that really at a bunch of different positions.
And is Joseph, still going to be a factor for you guys, or with him playing no defensive snaps? What was the reason for that, and what's going on with him?
Yeah, again, I'd kind of say it's the combination that we're looking for throughout different games, and we're going to count on Carl. I would tell you he played really well on some snaps and special teams yesterday, but we're excited about what all those guys in the back end can bring to the different games this week.
But don't you think in our new spirit of what? We have a new spirit
of non-disclosure.
Oh yeah, of disclosuring things. Don't you think that when like Kevin Stefanski comes to Cleveland from Minnesota, as long as he's been there, and they say, okay, Tony Grossi has the next question, don't you think it's incumbent upon the Browns front office and PR people to let Kevin Stefanski know that Tony Grossi is actually gloom from doom and gloom?
I think Tony would like to start off on a better foot with most head coaches.
Oh, so if they ask if it's okay to say you were gloomy, he wants no part of it.
Exactly, yeah. Tries to fool him into thinking he's more upbeat than that.
Right. 216-575-0403. Well, they're talking about safeties. Ronnie Harrison, 27 tackles, 1 interception, 1 defensive touchdown, a sack in the last 4 games, all starts. Carl Joseph, 28 defensive snaps, 24 special teamers last week, did not play a defensive snap on Sunday. Free safety Andrew Sendejo is getting ripped publicly by a lot of people. 45 snaps Sunday, lowest count this season. And Sheldrick Redwine, 17 defensive snaps and 13 in the previous 2 weeks. So people are watching it to see how they're used. And that's not an accident. Stefanski doesn't say, oh, I didn't know he only had 13 snaps. They know exactly what they have, and it's planned that way to start.
Yeah, that was the most diplomatic answer he could give. He was asked if they were trying to take some snaps off the plate of Sendejo, and he said, well, not really, but it's exactly what they were trying to do, and for good reason.
Sure. Let's go